Hi, it's Justin Paperny with Federal Prison Advice. Received a call earlier today from a very concerned wife. Now, to this wife's credit, or I should say her husband's credit, he surrendered to prison and he immediately began exercising. In fact, I'm looking at a blog I wrote while I was in prison that I titled Why I Run in Federal Prison. Essentially, I get into the benefits of it, the exercise, the fitness, carrying me through my routine. So I love that this prisoner is exercising because the majority of men who serve time in prison, a lot of them lose weight, they come home, they put it all back on. In fact, I've estimated that I've run into at least 20 people since my release from Taft Federal Prison Camp in August of 2009. Of the 20, 19 of them have put back on the weight. Why is that? Well, it's pretty simple. It's hard to have a routine when you come home with bills and probation and making restitution payments and supporting a family and getting a new career. It's hard to continue to exercise for 2 to 6 hours a day. So as part of my prison advice services, I always caution people to maintain an exercise regimen on the inside that you can maintain on the outside. Without that, it can be very difficult to keep the weight on. Okay, so I was pleased to hear this gentleman is exercising, though this woman was in a panic because apparently her husband had fallen victim to, where here we go, the prison hustle, something I also wrote about from prison so many years ago. I have frequently told people, it's something that I learned from Michael Santos, who is my mentor and partner. When I surrendered to prison, Michael said, I encourage you to study your environment before you seek to exploit it. Spend the majority of your time studying and watching. Study who is succeeding and who is failing. And then after you understand the twisted system of corrections, then if you need to, or you want to, you can seek to manipulate it to your favor, whether that's blogging or writing a book, a myriad things. But in this specific case, this new prisoner surrendered, did not seek to understand his environment, wanted to make others understand him, immediately formed what he thought was a friendship with a gentleman who he said would train him. And after about 3 training sessions, the hustler wanted to double his training fee. And after 3 sessions after that, he wanted to double the fee again. And this new prisoner paid and paid again. And after, I guess, 6 or 7 sessions, the trainer, who appreciated the quickness that this new prisoner paid, said, I'm going to raise it again. And at some point, feeling like a pushover, the prisoner said, well, at some points this gets expensive. I thought we had an agreement that 3 or 4 days a week I would work out with you and other guys in your crew, and then you would help me get fit, and that we were friends, and now you seem to be exploiting me and wanting more and more and more money. And the word exploit did not, this long-term prisoner teaching this course didn't appreciate it. His approach was, hey, you're more work than I thought. I'm good at this. You're making immediate results or returns. I want more money, and if you have a problem with it, I'm going to make problems for you. And this wife was very concerned, one, because her foolish husband is discussing some of this over the phone, and of course, phone calls are recorded. Secondly, her foolish husband is sending some of this information, requesting more funds to send to this trainer through email, which of course is stored and can be read. He lacked the discipline, the patience, and wisdom to wait until they at least had a visit to discuss it. And of course, she said to me, what do I do? We can't turn back time, as cliche as that sounds. Had he been better prepared, he would have understood his environment, studied it before engaging in deals with prison hustlers that are seeking to exploit him by doubling, tripling, and quadrupling the rate that he's paying for burpees and abs, something he probably could be doing on his own. I don't know how this case will unfold. I do know that surrendering to prison is tough. My motto is knowledge, not fear. I do not seek to exploit or scare people about life in prison, though the reality is it is federal prison. There are long-term prisoners there who could care less if they get transferred, go to the hole, go to a higher security prison. Prison for many of them is their life, and not understanding that can make matters more difficult on those that love and support you. So, 2 quick takeaways. It is awesome to exercise in prison. I became a runner in prison. It changed my life. I still run till this day. But exercise in doses that you can maintain when you come home. Secondly, don't be stupid. Take your time before you engage in deals with prison hustlers, because prison's tough enough as it is, without feeling as if you have to acquiesce to every request that's made to you. As I get more information on this case, I'll happily pass it along with hopes that all of you can learn from it and adjust better than this defendant, who by most measures is struggling to get adjusted inside of a federal prison camp. Hope you found value in this. Should you want more information, feel free to email me at jp@federalprisonadvice.com. I'll happily send you a copy of my book, Lessons from Prison, or you can call me, 818-424-2220. Work hard, prepare, embrace the journey. Goodbye.